Good morning. How are we? Happy Sunday. Just about to head off to our devices studio for Sunday morning sessions, which start at 8:45 a.m. today. 8:45 a.m. until we have 8:45 till 9:15, 9:30 till 10, 10:15 till 10:45. So, busy morning. Anyway, wanted to talk about, I had this question, I won't walk around in circles as it often results, morning dawn, results in you saying, can you just stand still and stop moving your hands, Matthew? I know. So, what happens when you overeat, like physically? So I asked this question. I thought it's quite an interesting question to answer. Morning, Sue. Hope we are good. So what happens when you overeat? So when you overeat, but simply your stomach expands, like that's nothing to do with body fat, just what actually happens, as you can probably feel, it might push out and you feel quite uncomfortable. Morning, Debbie. Morning, Debbie. Morning, Paula. So you can feel quite uncomfortable when you do that, but more physiologically, your blood sugar levels will rise up, and that can make you feel quite good short term, and then we come crashing down later on, which can make us almost hungrier or crave more. So Friday night, went out for a rare meal out with Mrs. Fruci and Dan's restaurant, really nice by the way. And then Saturday I got up and I was like, I'm starving. But that's probably because I ate quite a lot the night before. Anyway, what's happening there is our blood sugar levels are going up and down. Most likely you may have worse sleep. This is if you overeat. Worse sleep because your blood sugar levels are up and down. Over time, our reward system may become a bit impaired. So how much we think is full and how much is actually full. So know that really when you're about 80% full, which is very hard to actually tell when that is, because it's so subjective to all of us, right? And this is because, for example, Italian background, when I was younger, I would have our Christmas dinner, no lie, was prawn cocktail, soup, then lasagna, then the Christmas dinner, then we'd have chicken fried in breadcrumbs with salad, then it was, I'm pretty sure then it was the nuts and fruit, yeah, then it was tiramisu, Christmas cake, etc. That's not. Imagine being a kid wanting to play with your toys and having to sit through that. Anyway, I would be stuffed, and actually, I would say I can eat like a large amount, even if I feel full. I could probably keep eating, especially if I like the taste. How do I feel after? Horrible. I'm like completely stuffed, bloated, tired, blood sugar levels up and down, and this can have an impact on our brain function. It's just like, if you think of from a kind of ancestral point of view, if you ate a lot of food, your body, you would probably be saying, I've hit the jackpot here. I can now go to sleep and rest. Hence why you have, they call it like meat sweats, right? When you overeat. Now, here's a point. When you overeat certain foods, you can actually get warmer than other foods. So for example, when you overeat protein, it could mean that you're actually burning more calories digesting it, not than the actual food eaten, but compared to other foods. So when you digest and absorb protein, you burn more calories to do that than say carbohydrate. Now this makes a little bit of difference throughout the days and weeks and months though. It can start to maybe add up. Hence the meat sweats, maybe they're onto something. So you could say that a calorie isn't a calorie here, and that the more protein you eat, that's going to keep you full up. But I am going off on a bit of a tangent here. But it's just worth considering that actually you can feel like you've overeaten, eating lower calorie, more nutritious foods as well. Because when this question was put to me, and I don't actually know the context of this, because there's a difference between overeating, let's call it junk food, and overeating nutritious foods. And actually, you'll probably notice that with more nutritious foods, you can only eat so much before your hunger hormones literally come in. So let's say, take like steak, chicken, vegetables. You can only eat so much before you are literally like, I'm done. You can overeat junk food and not really know about it because of the lack of fiber, because of the lack of protein in it, because of the taste buds that are excited by the taste, the smell, the look, the packaging, the sound it makes when you crunch a Pringle, the glug of the wine. Glug, glug. Like we start associating maybe relaxed feelings, content with these sounds, tastes, and then it works in that salt, sugar, fat combination in our mouth, which is the sweet spot. So we can end up overeating and not really knowing about it potentially at the time. Then we feel like our blood sugar levels go, and then we're just like, oh, I feel tired, I actually feel less energetic. And I actually ate in the first place to get more energy. It always seems to come back down to this, isn't it? I'm kind of going in a full circle in terms of give yourself permission to eat the foods that you want to eat, because often that is enough to avoid overeating. Because I'm guessing this question was asked because someone goes, I've overeaten. But it's good to know that actually when you are overeating, you're technically going to create less energy for yourself in terms of how you actually feel. But at the same time, if you're talking about over Christmas period, like Belinda, one of the ladies put out, she was like, I'm happy to put on 4 pounds or so. That's just my maintenance period. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to put on 4 pounds and then that'll just keep me in check. So she's got a little range that she's going to work within. And for her, that works really well because in her head, it's not like, oh, I've put on 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, I might as well give up. It's like, I'm going to enjoy myself. And there's a difference there. It's normal to actually eat to enjoy yourself, but wait for it. It's probably not normal to eat to enjoy yourself, but to then actually feel rubbish from doing it. Because if that's the case, you probably need to ask the question of why you're doing it. Is it to please other people, fit in? Because if you don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it. I'll give you an example. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I don't drink that much. Friday night, had a glass of red wine, and I was like, this is really nice. Like, I haven't had this in ages. I'm really enjoying this. And then I thought, you know what, actually, over Christmas, I'm going to have a few drinks. And then I had 1 glass of wine, and I woke up the next day and I was like, flipping out. Is this actually because I had 1 glass of wine? I felt like dehydrated and I had a headache. And I was like, in my university days, this was nothing. And it's like, then I was thinking, you know what, I'm not sure if drinking to me is as important as waking up, feeling great, having my me time. I actually snoozed my alarm for 10 minutes on Saturday morning. I can't remember the last time I've snoozed my alarm or even really needed an alarm. I was like, bloody hell, what's going on? Maybe I'll just relax, who knows? But yeah, the difference in when I woke up this morning and I've had the same amount of sleep. And then I've got to ask the question, are other things more important to me than that drink at the moment? And then it spins back round to, I can have permission to have it, and I might still have one. Depends what's on offer. Let's see. But I know because I've got permission to have it, it's not really I can't drink, you know. And I'm weighing up, building evidence. Is it important to me or not? Do I have to have it to enjoy myself or not? This has gone on a big tangent, hasn't it? Anyway, best go as off to Deviser Studio to get ready for morning. So, any questions? Let me know. If you want more information about our 28-day kickstart in January, starting, send over some details. Just put together our Christmas schedule as well, or should I say Christmas TV schedule, coming soon. Speak soon. Have a great Sunday, okay? Any questions on that, do let me know. If you want to, because I appreciate where this is live, sometimes I just go off on a tangent and I miss the point I was just talking about. So if there was one bit you thought, oh, what were you talking about then? Can you go back to that bit? Just ask a question, comment. Hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments. Any questions, as always, let me know. Take care.